Hi everyone, Taylor here from Needle Klankers, and today I wanted to do a stitch tutorial with you. I thought we could work on this stitch together today. This is called the Alpine stitch, and it'll be in one of our patterns that's coming up soon, and so I figured I would show you how to do this so you won't have any problem with the pattern that's fixing to come out. But you can see the texture in this. If you know the basics of crochet, this is all you'll need to know is chain, single crochet, double crochet, and front post double crochet. So if you know those stitches, then you'll be able to do this pattern no problem. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I have my yarn here, and you can use any yarn that you want. This is Karen cotton cakes, that's what it is. But you can use any yarn, any hook. Just make sure your hook matches your yarn, and you can do whatever. This is just practice. So what we're going to do is put a slip knot on our hook, and we're going to chain multiples of 2. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 1, 2, and you're going to continue this until you have the length that you want. Okay, I'm going to start with that, and we'll go from there. Now another way to do this to avoid the chain is doing foundation single crochet. That also works, but let's go ahead and get started. You're going to want to put a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and go ahead and put 1 single crochet in every chain across. And I went ahead and did it in the back bumps. That's just my preference. You can do it however. Go ahead and single crochet in every stitch. Alright, I have my single crochet row done. Now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to put a double crochet in every stitch. That includes this one here, because the chain 1 does not count as anything. If you don't know how to do a double crochet, I will leave a link in the description box for our double crochet tutorial, and then you can come back here and work on the Alpine stitch with us. I believe I have a front post double crochet tutorial as well, which I can leave in the description box. So if you have trouble with the front post, it'll be in the description box as well. Just a few more to go. Alright, let me get some more yarn unraveled, and then we'll go on to the next row. Alright, let's go on to the next row. The next row, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, single crochet in every stitch. And that's all you do for this row, is you single crochet in every stitch, and you make sure you single crochet in that first stitch because the chain one never counts as anything. Alright, now that every stitch has a single crochet in it, we can get started on the Alpine stitch. This is just the startup row. Now let's chain one and turn our work. Now I'm going to double crochet in this first stitch here. That means we will skip this stitch here. We'll go to this stitch here, the second one, yarn over, insert our hook from back to front to do a front post, and complete a double crochet like that. And now that we put a front post double crochet around that stitch, we're going to go back here and we're going to skip this stitch here, and we'll go into the next one right here and put a double crochet. And you're going to alternate between that. Next stitch, you'll skip this one here and go into the next one and put a front post double crochet around it, and then skip one of the stitches and go into the next one, put a regular double crochet. Once you do it a few times, you'll get the hang of it. You won't even have to look at the back to see if you're getting the right stitch, because it'll be right there. Go ahead and finish, and then we'll come back. Alright, I ended with a double crochet in the last stitch. We're going to chain one and turn our work. This is the wrong side of our work. So every time we're on the wrong side of our work, we're just going to single crochet across, making sure to put a single crochet in that first stitch because the chain one does not count as anything. I did that wrong. You make sure you put single crochet in that last stitch. Chain one and turn your work, and this is the right side, so we're going to work more Alpine. So since we have a front post here, we want them to alternate. So the double crochets here get front post double crochets, and the front post double crochets get regular double crochets. Let me show you how we do it. Okay, so you're going to skip these single crochets here. You're going to go down to the double crochet row, and you're going to put a front post double crochet around the front post double crochet. Now you're going to skip that first stitch there and double crochet in the next stitch, which counts for this front post double crochet. Now you're going to yarn over, and you're going to catch this double crochet here and do a front post around it. So you skip that stitch there, and you go into the next one, put a regular double crochet. Skip the front post, go to the next double crochet, and put a front post around it. Finish that across, and then we'll go back and do single crochet row, and we'll come back. I just want to point out here, the last double crochet row that we did down here, we ended with a regular double crochet because we alternated on this row. You're going to end with a front post around this last double crochet, like that. And then you'll chain one and single crochet across, and then we'll come back around. Alright, I finished my single crochet row because I was on the wrong side, and then we're going to start in on the next row, which is chain one, and you're going to do this row like you did this row here, and you're just going to alternate back and forth. If it starts with a regular double crochet, then you'll put a front post double crochet in it. That way it offsets. If there's a front post, you put a regular front post, regular. I mean, it's just back and forth. Since I'm starting with a front post here, then I'm going to put a double crochet in that stitch. And since I've got a double crochet here, I'll put a front post in it. I'll skip that stitch there and go into this one and put a regular because there's a front post right there. You're just going to alternate back and forth, and it makes a beautiful textured piece. It's beautiful for scarves, blankets. Quite honestly, I'd use this stitch for pretty much anything because it's dense and warm. And see, I'm ending with the front post here. That means we will put a double crochet in that stitch there. And that is all there is to the Alpine stitch. I love the little bumpies. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video from Needle Klankers. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.